What is up, everyone? This is going to be the follow-up video of the Go Bank series, which is basically a lot of people are asking me, where is the next episode? Well, it's your lucky day. It's today, right? So basically today we're going to do our GBT out. We're going to try to log in. That's what we're going to do. Authentication, GBT authentication, bcrypt, all that kind of stuff. That's for today. So if you like what you see or what you're gonna see, please subscribe to my channel. If you're not already, give me a thumbs up. Yada yada yada. Leave some questions in the comments, and of course jump into the Discord community. Very important for the people that really want to level up as a Go engineer. Patreon, check it out. Let me know what you think about it. So yeah, first of all, basically before all the nitpickers and all the depressed engineers commenting that I'm using, let me open up server. It's going to be API, by the way. This Gorilla mug sweat. People are going to come in and going to say, yeah, but you're using a package that's already been archived. Yeah, I know, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. The version it or something, vendor it, I mean. That's what we're doing. We're not going to change it up. Amen. And if I have a fork of it, so if you really cannot sleep about this, right? And you cannot function, you cannot eat, I have a fork of this on my repo. On my GitHub profile, I mean. So hey, it's all good, buddy. Hey, no need to worry. All right. So basically, where did we stop? Right. I think it's a long time ago, so it's gonna be cool to jump back in. Basically, November 15. Woohoo, baby. Next, it's previous year. So we have web GBT out. So what did we do actually? What did we do? Let me see. Do we have some GBT already? I think it's the middleware, right? Do we have middleware? No, we don't. We don't. What's going on? Aha, here. It's the create GBT stuff. That's fine. And then permission denied. With GBT out. Ah, this is the middleware, right? This is the middleware we are using. It's doing a lot of stuff. Account number and all that shenanigans. All right, so before we can do that, we have this token here, basically. What we're going to do is we're basically going to make a login. So how it's going to work is we're going to make a login endpoint where we're first going to log in, and it's going to return a GBT with some claims in it, right? And then we're going to use that GBT to basically perform actions, and then we will put the GBT in this XGBT token header, right? And then we're gonna basically, with our secret, we're gonna decode it. We're gonna get the claims. We're gonna get the user ID. We're gonna check if the user ID exists, and all that stuff is probably what we're gonna do. Not sure if we're gonna get there, right? But we're gonna continue it. Let me see what we can do here. Make run. Can we actually do that? API server running. That's all good. That's all fine. Right, let's open up types. So we have an account. The first thing we need to do, actually, to be honest, let's open up API. What we're gonna do is make a function, right? We're gonna say router. It's gonna be handle func. Man, like I said, this font, but it is what it is. We're gonna say /login. And I'm going to say make HTTP handle func, and it's going to be as handle login, just like that, right? We don't have a handle login, so we're going to copy this bad boy here, and we're going to call this handle login. Right, we're going to return null. No need for a middleware here, so handle login. What we're gonna do is open up types real quick, and we're gonna make a request, right? That's how I like to work. I'm gonna say login request. Man, my typing today, man. It's because the font is so big. It's maybe an excuse, maybe not. It is what it is. I'm gonna say email. Are we gonna log in with an email? Do we have an email actually? That's a question. No, of course we don't. Yikes. Let's do a number. This is so sad, to be honest. It's sad. Let's do a number. Let's log in with a number actually, eh? It's all good. It's gonna be an int 64 or something. Let me copy this because with my keyboard it's so hard to type these backticks. Number. And then we're gonna also say if you wanna log in with a password, right? Passwords, and it's gonna be a string, and it's gonna be passwords, just like that, right? So if we open up API once again, I'm gonna code in single screen because it's so big that 2 screens is gonna be nasty to handle. So we're gonna say var the request is going to be a login request, right? And I'm gonna say if r is going to be JSON, new decoder, r body decode and rec r is not null, return the error. And then what we're gonna do basically here is just print out the request just to see if it's working out. It's gonna be write JSON, to be honest. Write JSON HTTP status. Okay, actually it's not true. It's gonna be W rec. Right, that's gonna be it. Make run. All right, let's open up Thunder client. We're gonna say HTTP. Actually, it's gonna be a post HTTP local localhost 3000 login. Body is gonna be JSON. That's fine. That's fine. Number, I don't know, some random bank number, I guess, and then a password. Of course, a very good password, just like Hunter. Hunter 888 or something. Hey, let's send it out. Invalid URL. Of course, it's an invalid URL. Double column / boom. Right, so that's fine. Right, we get the response, so that's all good. Let me see if I still have coffee. It is what it is. Taking the video a little bit longer, but hey, if you don't like it, then it's your problem. So basically, let me see. Handle login. So what we're gonna do here is we need to basically validate if we log in, I need to check based on a number. We don't have that, right? In store. And we also need this. Right, it is what it is. Let me open up types. We need this, right? In account, we have first name, last name, number. Let's make an encrypted password string. Paste. This is going to be this, right? We're not going to return that. Encrypted password, that's fine. That's fine. So if we make a new account, we're going to say first name, last name, and then a password, right? So first name, last name is going to be a password, encrypted password. Actually, we need to make it, right? We need to have bcrypt. Bcrypt, that's the missing link. Bcrypt, is it this one? Let me copy. Go get. Is it that one? Maybe it is. How do we do this? Yeah? It's going to be generated from password, right? So we're going to say here, encpv r is going to be bcrypt generate from password, and it takes in a byte and a cost, right? So it's going to be the bytes of the password we give it, right? And then a cost is going to be bcrypt default cost. Bcrypt default cost. Boom. That's that. And you see, it's like w quit. Oh, this fucking is so annoying, man. So the encrypted password is going to be this if r. This is a problem because we don't have a way to return an error here, right? New account is returning us. Let's return an error also. Error just like that. So we're gonna return null here. Perfectly fine. This is going to be, we're gonna return null in this case, right? And the error. And then we have the encrypted PV, which is going to be here. Encrypted password is going to be a string of this encrypted PV, right? That should be it. What we're going to do actually here is, like I said, is a lot of code needs to be written, right? If you want to make things very good, types test.go, because yeah, like I said, I could make this in 2-hour video and make it a scripted version of this and just copy everything over and you will have this working. But the question is, what did you learn, right? That's the thing. There's going to be a package at its package main, I guess, func tests, new account. That's something important we need to do. It's going to be testing t. ACC is going to be a new account. A, B, Hunter. Of course, we need to do validation, right? If somebody puts in a password with 3 letters, it's not going to be a good one, I know. But hey, we need to start somewhere. Is this actually working? New account. Okay, this is going to be an error. That's fine. Do we have testify already? Probably not. Assert nil tr. Is this gonna work? Zebu assert. That's not what we want, right? We want to have what's going on here? This is so weird. VS Code sometimes it's crazy. New account. A B. Of course, this is too short. I know. We should. There's going to be a good practice for you later on. Validate this stuff, right? It's going to be Hunter. So now we need to install here. Go get github.com stretcher testify. That's what we need. Of course, VS Code is not going to import this ourselves. GitHub.com stretcher testify assert, probably something like that. And then we can say assert nil here, tr, boom. That's fine. Then we have an account, and I want to just basically double check this and print it out real quick. Printf, println I mean, or basically printf, why not? And then say percentage plus v new line and do the ACC here and go test minus v. Yeah, of course we have some problem with an API here with new account somewhere. Here, it's going to be an error, right? If r is null, return the errors, it's fine. API is 97. Last name, you need a PV. We need a password. Password, string, password. That's fine. Close this here. Man, this is so, look at this, man. Create a context, it's too big for me. I'm gonna say request. Too big, too long. Rec. And then I'm gonna say rec password, boom. Oh. Just like that, right? That should be fine. Ah, I see what is happening here. It's already creating a GBT here. I don't think we were in the beginning. We didn't expect to use a login function. Token string here. That can be gone. We don't need this create GBT, right? The only thing we need to do is store the account. We don't. Yes, that's fine. We got a password and all that stuff. That should be good. Let me do make run for the. Yes, fine. So let's open up login. Let's do a double check first that we don't use if method is basically not post. What we're gonna do is, what's going on here? Return fmt error f. Do we have something to handle errors? We don't. Matter not allowed actually here. Okay, let's copy this then. Let's copy this then, just like that. We could make a nice thingy, a helper function for this, but it is what it is. So we're gonna have our method post, method not allowed, all good. We have this login request, and then what we need to do is basically search the user here, right? Wait, I was testing this first. I was testing the test. That's true. Yes, the encrypted password, everything is set. The number is cool because that's what we're gonna use. Perfectly fine. So what we need to do is basically use store here. And of course I'm not a Postgres specialist, right? Update account, we don't have that. Get account by ID. What we need to do is make a new function. And we're gonna call this Postgres store get account by number. Number int, actually it's going to be an int64, but it doesn't really matter, and that should basically return an account and an error, right? So let's copy this real quick. Boom, bats. The query is going to be select all from account where number equals this thing, number hop. What is this? Account not found, number. Make some nice logging, eh? Boom, scan and all that stuff. Of course, now we're gonna have a problem with our interface probably. Get accounts by number. That's why you need to be very careful with these interfaces. Look at this. Right, and I will in a couple of videos later on here, I will give you some hints and tips how to prevent this, because you can see each time you're gonna do a custom query or something, you need to add it to the storage interface, which is bad, right? It's very bad, and you will end up with with an interface with 20 methods attached to it, and that's not what we want, right? But there are some workarounds around that, but hey. Holy crap. So basically, yes, so what we're gonna do now is open up API. There's gonna be a problem because we need to create an account first. Should we make a seed to test new Postgres store? So what I'm most of the time love to do is make a new folder. No, not a new file. New folder here. I'm gonna call this script or something. Scripts. This is actually very stupid, but I love to do it. Seed. Something like that. New file, and then I do main.go or something, right? Main, go, boom. Package main, func main. Just like that. And then we're gonna say let me open up store. New Postgres store. I'm gonna say SR. That's gonna be shit. Shit, it's a main file. Look at this. Damn, we scuffed. It is what it is. So I'm gonna cancel, abort the plan. I'm gonna abort the scripts plan. Delete permanently. Let's get him out of here. Did we? I'm so sorry. The problem is that we don't have. If we have the storage into another folder, then what we could do is import that into the scripts main.go, and then we can bootstrap it up and add some seeds, right? But have no fear. Close all editors. Have no fear. Main. What I'm gonna do here is seed this stuff here. Seed user or account, actually, to be honest, right? Seed account. What you could do is name. Not quite sure what I was gonna do. Seed account. It's need to have shit. We need a store also, right? Postgres store. No, it's gonna be an interface. Actually, a storage. I need a storage. What's going on here? I forgot what I need to do. This. It's gonna be a storage. Storage. All right. So what we're gonna do is, but like I said before, this font is so big, you have no clue. You need to look at my screen, right? This function, it takes half my screen. It's a small function, but it takes half my screen. So when I see this, the letters are like this. So try to type. It's not that easy as you think, right? It's not that easy as you think. How do we? RCC is going to be a new account with F name, L name, and the PV, right? We're going to say if R is not, it's going to be a log fail out for sure. Nil. Fatal. R, right? Now we have an ACC. So what we're going to do, actually, to be honest, we can actually return none if we want. We don't need an error. Like I said, it doesn't matter. It's a seed function, right? But we could return the account if we really want. Store. What's going on here? Pointed to storage. Who is doing this? Create account. Account. What is going on? Log fail out. We're gonna fail out here. We're gonna say R. Nobody cares. Now we're gonna make a new function. We're gonna say seed accounts. Seed account A. Let's call it Anthony without a capital. Just because. GG. And then we're gonna say the password is gonna be Hunter 88888, right? And you know what? Actually, we need storage. S storage S. Right, I'm gonna say here new Postgres storage, perfectly fine. Store init, that's also good. And then we're gonna seed stuff here. Seed stuff. Seed accounts. Store. I think we fucked our interface up, to be honest. PostgreSQL store cannot use a variable PostgreSQL. Get account bye-bye number. Okay, I see already. The bye-bye number. Right? The bye-bye number. Alright, cool. Can we see this stuff, to be honest? The thing is, each time we're gonna run it. So we're gonna say, can I do string? Oh, wait, it's giving me hints. The value. It's not a val bool, actually. False. See the DB. Flag parse. You will see what I'm gonna do here, right? We're gonna flag parse seed. What is this? It's a pointer to a bool, right? Let's gonna see. So we're gonna say here if seed fmt println seeding the database. So if I make this, it's not gonna happen, right? Make run, I mean, it's not gonna happen anything. But if I do, so I built it right now, so I could do bin dot slash bin go bank, and then I can min seed is gonna be true. Actually, min seed is gonna be fine, right? You see, it's gonna seed the database. Seeding the database. Wait, we have some stuff here. It's create account. It's the response here from the query here, right? This thing. We're gonna delete this. What's going on? What's response? We don't need a response. Okay, so we seeded the database. See the database. With Anthony, GG, and Hunter. The problem is that I need a number to log in, right? So what we're gonna do actually in seed is not returning a response. That's number. So I'm gonna make first, right? And I'm gonna do the same shenanigans. Min seed, new account. Yes, it's this one. So I'm gonna copy this. Yeah. API. There's a lot of stuff going on, guys. I know. It's puzzling for me also. So handle login, it's pretty fine here. Yeah. So we're gonna say that the user or the account ACC error is gonna be s store find get account by number, get account by number. Rec number if there is an error, and that's not null. Oh man, annoying. I'm gonna return the error here, it's fine. And then we have an ACC, right? Let me print out this ACC real quick. Print F actually, and I'm gonna do percentage plus V new line, of course, with this ACC, right? Let me quickly do this. I'm gonna do something stupid. Actually, I don't have it already in my How do I copy this? What the hell's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm so sorry. Right, a little bit of debugging, right? We all been there. I know. So this is the account ID because I'm gonna do a tender request, right? So we are running. This is my ID. Yeah, what's my Hunter? All right, let's see if we can do this. If this is gonna work. Why can I not? It is what it is, guys. Man, so annoying actually. HTTP localhost 3000 login, right? This is gonna be a body, just like that. It's gonna be a number. Do I have this still here? Yes, I do. And then the password. The password is going to be, I think it's going to be Hunter 8888. 4 times 8. Is this true? Let me see. It's 5 times actually. All good. 5 times 8. 5 times 8. All right. So we get this. That's fine. Let me see what we have in our console. Nothing. Wait, do I need to... We don't need a seed. We don't need a seed. Because we've already been seeded. Alright. Encrypted password is empty. That's true. That's because we don't return that. Or in a JSON. We should have that, right? So the number is fine. The balance and all that stuff is also good. So the encrypted password is a problem. That's a problem, I think. Yeah, that's a problem. How is this possible? So we know that the query works, right? So the query is working all fine. The seed is working all good. Although the problem is that we storage. The problem is that we, of course, you see what's the problem. This is the problem, right? So we're gonna have a last name number. Let's make encrypted password here. Encrypted password, yeah. And then we're gonna insert. Let's do it here. Encrypted passwords. I'm gonna store that, of course, right? But encrypted, right? And we need to actually encrypted password, all that stuff. So what we're gonna do? I'm gonna quickly open up Docker. I'm gonna delete my Postgres. Containers, I'm thinking. Because I need to reset my DB, right? Docker ps, docker stop Golang PG. Right, I'm gonna stop this thing real quick. Docker ps, that's fine. I need to do some stuff here, not gonna lie. What is this? I'm gonna move my screen here. Alright, so I'm gonna... Just a sec, guys. Where are my containers, man? Ay. It's this one. So what I'm doing, of course, I have some private stuff running in Docker that I'm not going to leak everything on the internet, of course. But so what I'm doing is I have this Docker container, this Postgres running in Docker, right? So, but we need to do the stable stuff. So I'm going to basically delete the shebang and reboot it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not a Docker specialist. That's how I do it. Maybe there are better ways. Let me know. So I'm going to actually start this again here. Boom. I should be fine, actually, to be honest. If I do make run, end of file. Why is that? Syntax error. Where am I? VPS, that's fine, it's running. Let's go on PG. Did we make a mistake here? Probably we do, right? Password balance, it's fine. Ah, I see. God damn it. It's the problems here. It's going to be a varchar. Not quite sure. Let's make it 50. Just like the rest or something. It doesn't really matter, right? Make run. Create table does not exist, yeah. What we also could do instead of, maybe we could rename the table or something. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a specialist. All right, so I'm thinking. So what we're gonna do here before we end the video is, if we can make that work, is fine, and we can do the rest in the next video, which is basically, let me think. I'm gonna make the seed, right? That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make real quick. And I'm gonna do go bin, go bank, min seed this thing up. Of course, that's a problem. Seed in the database. Insert has more target columns than expressions. That's not true. Why is that? This is so annoying, right? If you need to do that all on the fly and you have these errors, it's so nasty. Yeah, I understand what he's telling me, right? Insert is more target columns than expressions. That's true, but the question what it is, I have... Oh, yeah, see. God damn it, man. You can do it like that. That's a little bit of the problem, right? You need to understand. You could say, yeah, why don't you use Gorm or something like an ORM? I understand that we don't have all this shenanigans. But the problem is, like I said, if you are going into the Golang industry... But I swear, if you're going into the Golang industry, working as a real job, you're never going to use Gorm. It just doesn't going to happen, right? You're always going to use these queries like this, right? It is what it is. In tutorial code and all that stuff, all that junk on YouTube, you're going to use Gorm. But in production, in real life, in the industry, you're never going to use Gorm. You're always going to use it like this. Because it's going to be a very small, specific services, specific queries, and all that stuff. And of course, yeah, it is what it is. That's how it's been done. I'm so sorry that I shattered your dreams. So, oh man, can we do it right now like this? I'm hoping that it works. Why, this is impossible, right? I need to make, that's true, and then I can do it like that, right? Yeah. Okay, value too long for type character. Okay, it's all good, no worries. I don't know. Let's make it 110. It's all good. What's going on? I think I made a mistake or something. I don't know what it is. I'm actually making it. So I'm not quite sure why is it still the same thing. This is impossible. Oh, this is so, the debugging is so nasty. Yeah, it's like this is gonna be fine, right? This number is also fine. I can't, I need to make it, that's the problem. I need to make the shenanigans make. What's going on? Alright, so I'm gonna figure this out because otherwise this video is gonna be so fucking boring with this shenanigans, so I'm gonna figure out what it is. And should I debug this live or not? That's the question, right? Because I don't care, right? But maybe you care, that's the thing. So something is too big, so I think I have some trouble, but I wanna basically debug it easily, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna pause the video right now, and I'm gonna come back so we don't need to waste time on the shenanigans, right? Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So I see you back in a couple of, I don't know, for you it's gonna be milliseconds. For me, it's gonna maybe minutes, maybe days, maybe weeks, who knows. All right, I'm back. It was actually very simple, to be honest. The problem is we made some modifications, but we didn't actually recreate the table. So well, if you have the same problem, of course we're gonna later on you could spend some more time into tooling and all that stuff. That it's gonna be a little bit more easier. But you should basically just delete your Docker completely, or basically the volume with the DB, delete it, and reboot the application so it can basically recreate that table. That's the problem that we have. So we have this account right now. I'm gonna basically copy this thing, and I think let me open up server real quick. It's not this thing, it's gonna be API. Is it gonna be the same? Yeah, it is. All right, very weird. So normally if we this Thunder client is again completely disappeared from HTTP localhost 3000 login. I'm gonna do body here like that, and you guys can maybe see if you're looking at this video and you say, "Whoa, it's a kind of a struggle sometimes," right? But that's exactly what it is. That's what I want to show you, right? This is what I want to show you. If you have these tutorials that are scripted, it's a copy paste and everything will work fine. It's cut. They cut this. They cut the problem there. They cut an issue there, and the video is super short and directly focused. And you don't see any error, right? That's a problem. But in real life, if you're gonna make programs, if you're gonna do this for your job, you know the drill. If you're already a programmer, you know how it is. This is the day in the life, right? This is a real day in the life with this stuff, especially if you don't do tasks on if you're doing tasks that you're not doing on a repetitive daily basis, then sometimes you're gonna run into issues, right? And that's what I want to show. Uncut, of course I needed to cut, but with the previous thing, but like I don't wanna take it too long, right? So we're gonna say a number is gonna be this guy. What I'm doing here, like this, and then we need to have a PV password, and that's going to be Hunter 88888. Method, not, yeah, of course, yeah. Post. Okay, now we have this error again. Expected 7 destination arguments in scan. Of course, now we have a problem here in this guy. I know exactly what it is, so I'm gonna keep this request open just to make sure. So that's gonna be Scan into account. That's a problem here. That's good. That's good. That's actually super good. Encrypted password. That's gonna be it, right? Is it? Is it that? It probably is. So what I'm gonna do is make a run real quick. Boom. And then open up the request and send it again. Yes! Now we have it, guys. Now it's good. Encrypted password. That's fine. So in API, probably need to cut this video up in a couple of pieces. API. Where are we? Here. So this is the account. So basically, a return error is basically account not found, right? So we need to basically handle that. Handle this response as JSON. That's what we're gonna do. Actually, we do that all. We handle this as JSON. What I want to basically do is, actually it's fine. It doesn't matter. The account is here. And what we're gonna do next basically is forge like this. KGBT. An account. Look at this. Account number. Yeah, the only thing we need is the account number. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because we don't gonna use IDs. It's all in the same file. I love it. I love it. Here's KGBT with the account. What's the return? A string and an error. Okay, cool. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be the token. Error. ACC. If R is not null. I'm gonna return the error. Classic shenanigans. Then we have a token. Of course, it's going to be a response, right? And now we do the login request. What we're going to do, we open up types. And we're going to say type login response. It's going to be a structure. Always work with request responses, right? And it's going to be, maybe going to say it's the number here. Int64, that's fine. Actually, to be honest, let's copy this like that. Whoa. And then we're also going to say token. It's going to be a string. Do we want some more information? Maybe. I don't know. You tell me. Actually, we could do it like that. Wait, let's do this. The response. That's going to be an... actually, it doesn't matter. We're just going to make an login response. Response, actually. And then we're going to say... the token is going to be the token here. And then the number. Actually, account number. But it is what it is. ACC number, right? And then we're going to basically return this response, right? Make or run. Boom. New request. Send. And we got a token. We did it, right? So now we can log in. So we're gonna log in. Actually, there is one more problem. Actually, to be honest, actually, I'm so bad. I need to fix this right now because I'm gonna get pitchforked. I'm gonna get slapped on the cheeks by the whole internet. Like this. So basically here. But the thing is, we have this account. What we need to do is validate the password. Hey. Can we do this with account? I'm gonna do it this. We need to do it. Validate real quick. Validate passwords or something. Man. PB is going to be a string. Bool, right? So what we're going to do is bcrypt compare hash password. What's going to be this? The hash password and the password. The hash password is going to be a encrypted password, right? Like this, the byte, and then we're going to have a byte of the PV like this, right? And that's going to be, what's returning this? A boolean? It isn't. An error actually. Return is null. Right, if it's nil, it's fine. If it's not nil, it's not fine, right? So what you're gonna do is here, if ACC valid password, and it's gonna be, actually we don't care. It's gonna be the request, right? The request password. We're gonna do, we need to be very careful, right? I always tell, never show the user too much information, especially not concerning security and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do here is basically return an errorf. Something like something like that. I don't know. We don't care. Be creative, but also be very careful. Don't say invalid password or invalid email. Don't do that, because then you give them hints, right? Not authenticated. Fuck that shit, right? Make run. Just again. Let's do the request again. Okay, it's working. Of course, right now, if I do Hunter with okay, we have a bad request, and then we're gonna have a response here. Not authenticated, right? You see, working perfectly fine. If I have the correct password, boom, bots, and then we have our token. And with this token, we're gonna, the next request, right? The front end or the client is going to put that into his header, and then we can send that over. We can make requests, getting accounts and transferring and all that stuff, and validate the GBT, right? That's what we're gonna do in the next episode. If you like this video, it's a long video, but it is what it is. If you like the content I'm providing to you, please consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already. Give me a thumbs up. Leave some questions in the comment. Jump into my Discord community. You need to understand that this takes, for me, a lot of time also to make. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.